this is a place I've come to a few times before to take photos. Not too far from where I live is the old abandoned power station. And it was abandoned in, I don't know when, some stage. So the shot I'm looking to get this morning is pretty much the exact shot that I kind of like to come back every now and again and take it. This is going to be, actually I don't know, I've lost count how many times I've taken this exact shot. Morning guys. Hey, good, and you?
Yeah, good.
Hey. G'day. Morning. So the shot I'm going to get is pretty much, I think I'm set up for it right here. I might just need to move around just a little bit, but basically you've got this opening in the fence, and then I've got my ultra wide angle lens on, so the building is pretty much perfectly framed between these two sort of posts, this big opening in the fence here. So I'm going to start off without any filters or anything. I'm all set up, I've got my framing, I've got my composition, okay, I think. And I'm just going to take a shot and we'll see how it looks. And then what I might do, there's a few clouds in the sky, so I might even put one of my neutral density filters on. I've got a 10 stop and a 6 stop filter. I might try one of those and see if we can go for a nice long exposure and get some movement with these clouds in the sky. So I'm starting off at f11, it's giving me a shutter speed of 1 second, ISO 100, and I think I'll fire away. Clouds are just catching a tiny bit up here, so I'm hoping, I'm not hopeful, but I'm hoping that all these clouds up here are going to sort of catch a little bit and start to change colours. So it's not long after sunrise. In fact, has the sun even risen yet? I don't know. So I'm going to go for a 6 stop filter. We'll start with that. See how it's looking. Let's see. So I'm up to a 20-second exposure. I'm really hoping, I mean the clouds aren't actually moving that quickly in the sky. So I might try one with my 10 stop filter and just go for a really long exposure. See if I can time it right. Yeah, so look, even with a 30-second exposure with the 6 stop, you can't really see much movement in the clouds at all. So that's not really gonna do it for me, I don't think. So I'm gonna try with my 10 stop filter. All right, 10 stop filter is on. I am gonna use this handy little app that I've got to calculate the exposure time, because it's probably gonna be around about a couple of minutes, I think. Okay, I think we got something. So 10 stop filter. Tried a couple of shots. I think I went for 2 minutes. I went for a minute and a half as well. And it's just long enough to get a little bit of that movement up in the sky with the clouds. So it's just a teeny tiny little bit of extra interest for the shot. I grew up around this area, and as far as I can remember, this building hasn't changed at all in that time. the area around it's always changing. The housing developments are sort of creeping closer and closer. But yeah, this building right here is still pretty much exactly as it has been for the last few decades, I guess.